Well, she may not be the betting favorite here tonight, but there are a lot of people out there that believe this #1 bantamweight contender is the best 135-pound fighter on the planet. And at long last, she gets a chance to prove it.
She has told us constantly, anytime you are within range of her voice, she will tell you, I'm the best, I'm the champ, get me an opportunity. She gets that opportunity. And she has lived this week as if she believes everything that she says. She has been sure, she has been confident, and that is all rooted in her preparation, which to everyone that knows has been tremendous.
And both champion and challenger have a lot of skills, but this particular contender believes this is the best matchup for her in this top 5. We'll see if she can dethrone the queen. All right, so the next time Erin BLANCHFIELD gets finished in an MMA setting will be the first time. She has not lost a lot. She's never lost in the UFC, and the only time she has tasted defeat was actually in just her 4th pro fight by split decision to Tracy Cortez under the Invicta FC banner. Stands to reason in a kickboxing match tonight, she could still win it, but a lot of people feel the wisdom, the path of least resistance is to take this fight to the floor and try to get her grappling going, suffocating on the ground. Most expect we're going to see an early takedown attempt out of the budding flyweight contender, Erin BLANCHFIELD, here tonight. All right, with that, the wait ends here. Both fighters have graced the octagon, and we are raring to go from a sold-out Etihad Arena here in Abu Dhabi, UAE. Our tale of the tape for this women's bantamweight championship fight. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, well, you can feel the energy and the buzz as we return to what has really become a destination on this UFC calendar here in Abu Dhabi at the still fairly new Etihad Arena. A lot of athletes getting the chance to compete here tonight and lapping it all up in this. She's got a good jab. Trying to hammer that lead leg. All right, so just as her corner said in our fighter meeting, she was going to close the distance and try to get the clinch early. Mission accomplished. Now we'll see how her opponent can respond.
I wonder how hard she's going to go to try to get this to the ground now, because we know how comfortable she is in the clinch. Let's see the approach that she takes as the fight goes on. Nice. Great job blocking that shot.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1.
Nice. Real quick leg kick. Right back on those leg kicks.
Straight right is there.
Jeez, you can hear that. Big shot to the body. There's another one.
She got that single collar tie. Fighter blocks her punch. Oh, brutal knee to the body. Man, she is just breaking her down. This could be it. Oh, big left. Good jab. And now a little space between the two fighters. Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. 1 minute here to go, round 1.
Nice. take many of those. She gets in very close and gets to the single collar tie. Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
Oh, she lands the side kick, DC. Beautiful technique there.
She really is good at managing space with that technique. I think about Michelle Waterson, who also does it a lot in her fights.
Round 2 is next. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
You ready? You ready?
Round 2 here. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far.
Big punch lands through the middle. She got that single collar tie.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Just misses there with the left.
Let me see that hook now.
Oh, beautiful jab there by Erin Blanchfield. Tries to mix in a takedown here. Oh, timely hook. Just misses with a left hook there. Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting the body shots were gonna be key, and they... Oh! Could be the beginning of the end here.
Great job of getting that leg to the target. Beautiful leg kick. Nice punch to the head.
Oh, she got inside and right to the single collar tie.
Look at the control of the posture as that big knee lands.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Nice execution on the teeth.
You can catch a body kick, but you gotta step off to the side. You just can't take it clean.
And now some separation between the two athletes. All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every segment.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
Blanchfield's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. Man, these kicks by her are just solid, and she is showing no signs of slowing down.
No signs of slowing down. She can throw as many...
What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing it.
10 minutes in the can. All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose, so that is something that certainly bears watching. All right, things are getting interesting, folks. She is back to the stool, appears to be breathing okay, but...
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do, and it stays this close, you gotta really switch it up. Whoever is able to relay that message to their fighter better in between rounds.
Well, how impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs of slowing down. She looks like she could go 10 hard 5s tonight if need be. Misses with the right hand. try to establish that. Back champ, huge connection by her there.
Lower the curtain, bring the cast out, bring the cast. If you take a bow, the night's over. Oh!
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially run.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She's gonna have to close the door if she gets her hurt again.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Oh, nasty cut there, right on the bridge of the nose.
Oh.
It's amazing how visibly discouraged she is after getting stunned earlier in the round. It's not as though she was knocked down. She is still very much in this fight, but she has lost every moment. She's wobbling now.
She's hurt very bad. She's on skates. She has to get moving. If she stays in front of her opponent, she's gonna take one more. That's gonna end the night. Big knee.
Go back to that overhand here again. Seemingly when she has gone to it tonight, it has been there. Let's see if she goes back to it again now. Man, she's hurt her opponent several times in this round. We acknowledge the durability on the other side, but how about just getting aggressive and finishing this fight?
You know, she doesn't take many chances inside the octagon. Right now is a time where she should take chances. She should be going forward, putting a lot of activity out there, trying to end her opponent's night. She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her now to drive uppercuts up the middle to do damage on her opponent.
All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep... All right, she is back to the stool, but dealing with a really big cut on the bridge of it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. 4th round of a possible 5 is now underway, and now is the time, DC, where the endurance, the cardio, and the overall skills of these women figures to be tested.
Yes, both of them will be tested on the skill level, but also the mental level, the emotional level. It takes a lot to get through round 4 and 5 if both of these women are going to have to ace the test if they want to get their hand raised at the end of the night.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds. Fire there, Maycee, the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it had her opponent hurt bad.
Oh, with authority, the body. Huge shots landed on both sides.
That's how you finish your fight.
Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yeah, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
Oh, she is absolutely getting lit up right now. She has certainly changed her approach here in the latter stages of this fight. She is trying to take the judges out of it. That'll certainly help that goal. Just misses with the right. Just over 2 minutes to go. Right on the button. Oh, heavy kick downstairs.
More strikes to the head.
Well, she keeps going back to that right hand. This one's not there for her.
She's got a real good jab.
Now this could be the beginning of the end for her opponent.
It seems like we are in the final act of a 4-part play because this fight is about done.
Oh, she's hurt. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Ooh. Oh, This crowd is letting her know.
John, you know how much I love to talk, and I'm sitting here almost speechless because this young lady looked amazing. She said she was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what she did. Wow.
Let's go to Bruce Buffer inside the octagon with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 16 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO and new undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Maycee.